Hey, what's going on everybody? I hope you're doing well. In this video, we're going to dive into encapsulation in Java. This is one of the core concepts of object-oriented programming, and understanding it is essential for writing clean, secure, and maintainable code. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. One like equals one prayer for the YouTube algorithm. Let's go. Section 1. What is encapsulation? So what is encapsulation? At its core, encapsulation is the idea of hiding the attributes of a class, making them private so they cannot be accessed directly from outside the class. Instead, we provide special methods called getters and setters to access or modify these values. Think of it like a security layer. The data is locked away, and the only way to interact with it is through controlled methods. If a variable doesn't need to be public or protected, you should always make it private. This prevents accidental changes and keeps your objects safe. Section 2. Example with a car class. Let's make this concrete with an example. Suppose we have a car class with 3 attributes: make, model, and year. We want these to be private. Private string make, private string model, private int year. We'll also set up a constructor to initialize these values. Public car string make, string model, int year. This dot make equals make, this dot model equals model, this dot year equals year. Now, if we try to create a new car object. Car equals new car Chevrolet, Camaro, 2021, everything works fine. But what happens if we try to access the private attributes directly? System.out.println car.make, / error. We get an error, field car.make is not visible. That's because the variable is private, it's hidden from other classes. Section 3. Using getter methods. So how do we retrieve these private values? This is where getter methods come in. A getter is a public method that returns the value of a private variable. For example, public string getMake, return this dot make. Public string getModel, return this dot model. Public int getYear, return this dot year. Now, instead of accessing the variable directly, we use the getter. System.out.println car.getMake, / outputs, Chevrolet system.out.println car.getModel, / outputs, Camaro system.out.println car.getYear, / outputs, 2021. Think of it like politely asking the object, hey car, can you tell me your make? Section 4. Using setter methods. What if we want to change the value of a private attribute? Direct access won't work. Car.year equals 2022, / error. Instead, we use a setter method. A setter is a public method that allows us to update a private variable. Public void set make string make, this dot make equals make. Public void set model string model, this dot model equals model. Public void set year int year, this dot year equals year. Now, we can update our car's year safely. Car.set year 2022, and then use the getters to display all the updated values. System.out.println car.getMake, / Chevrolet system.out.println car.getModel, / Camaro system.out.println car.getYear, / 2022. This way, we control how the data is accessed or modified, instead of exposing it directly. Section 5. Why encapsulation matters. Encapsulation is more than just a rule, it's a fundamental principle of OOP. It protects your data from accidental changes. It allows you to change the internal implementation of a class without affecting outside code. It makes your code cleaner, more modular, and easier to maintain. Even though in tutorials you might see code without encapsulation for simplicity, in real projects, it's almost always best practice to use private variables with getters and setters. Section 6. Recap and takeaways. Let's recap. Encapsulation hides the internal state of a class by making variables private. Getters are used to read private variables. Setters are used to modify private variables. It adds a layer of security and control to your code. By following these principles, you can ensure that your objects are always in a valid state and prevent bugs caused by accidental modifications. Conclusion. And that's the basics of encapsulation in Java. If you found this helpful, you can support me in 3 easy steps. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to become a fellow bro and continue learning Java together. I'll post the full code in the comments so you can try it out yourself. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.